One of the most common questions I get from people over 60 is this: Barbara, why am I losing strength even though I eat well? They say, my arms aren't what they used to be, or my legs feel weaker than before. And what they're describing has a name: sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle that comes with age. But here's the wonderful news: it doesn't have to be this way. You can slow it down, even reverse it with a few simple daily habits. And yes, one of them involves adding a very special powder to your morning coffee. Now, before I reveal what that is, let's talk about why this happens. As we get older, our body's ability to build and repair muscle begins to decline. After 50, we start losing around 1% of muscle mass per year, and for some, even more. That means less strength, slower metabolism, more fatigue, and unfortunately, a higher risk of falls and fractures. It's not just about looking strong. It's about staying mobile, independent, and confident in your body. Men and women both face this, but men often notice it first in their upper body, the arms, shoulders, and chest. They might find it harder to lift things or maintain posture. For women, it's often the legs and hips. So, what's going wrong inside? Our muscles need three main things to stay healthy: good protein, movement, and proper nutrient absorption. And with age, our stomach acid decreases, our digestion slows, and we simply don't absorb amino acids and minerals as efficiently as before. Now, here's where that simple coffee addition comes in. The powder I'm talking about is collagen, particularly hydrolyzed collagen peptides. You see, collagen isn't just for skin or joints. It's one of the key structural proteins your body uses to build muscle tissue, connective tissue, and even your bones. When you stir collagen powder into your morning coffee, you're not just giving your skin a boost. You're feeding your muscles with the raw material they need to rebuild and repair. And it works beautifully with coffee because the warmth helps dissolve the powder completely, making it easy to digest and absorb. Plus, most collagen powders are tasteless, so you won't even notice it's there. But over time, your body will. You may notice firmer muscles, steadier energy, and even better recovery after light exercise or daily activities. Of course, no single supplement is a magic bullet. But when combined with balanced meals and gentle resistance exercises, like walking uphill, carrying groceries, or simple body weight squats, collagen can be a real game changer for maintaining muscle tone after 60. So keep listening, because in the next part I'll explain how and when to take it, what kind to choose, and the best natural ways to enhance its absorption. Because timing and synergy are everything when it comes to muscle renewal. Now that we understand what collagen does and why it's important, let's talk about how and when to take it for the best results. You see, it's not just about what you take, but when and how your body receives it. The timing of nutrients can make a world of difference, especially after 60, when our metabolism and digestion start to slow down. The ideal time to take your collagen powder is first thing in the morning, preferably with your coffee or tea. Why? Because that's when your stomach is relatively empty and the digestive system is ready to absorb nutrients efficiently. When you combine collagen with something warm, it dissolves beautifully and is absorbed faster. If you drink coffee, add 1 to 2 teaspoons of collagen peptides. No more is needed at first. If you don't drink coffee, stir it into herbal tea, warm water with lemon, or even a smoothie. But here's a little secret. Collagen works even better when you pair it with vitamin C. This vitamin is essential for collagen synthesis. It acts like the spark that lights the fire, helping your body actually use the collagen you consume. So, I often suggest squeezing a bit of lemon juice into your morning drink, or having an orange, kiwi, or a handful of berries on the side. It's a small step, but it amplifies your results. Now, let's talk about choosing the right type. There are different kinds of collagen. Type I, Sur and Athur are the most common. Type I and Athur are the ones you want for muscle and connective tissue support. They come mainly from bovine beef or marine fish sources. Marine collagen tends to absorb a little faster because of its smaller particle size, but both can be excellent choices. What's most important is that the powder says hydrolyze or collagen peptides. That means it's broken down into smaller pieces your body can use more easily. You don't need fancy flavors or sweeteners. The simpler the better. Look for one that's pure, without additives or artificial ingredients. Your liver and kidneys will thank you for that. And always remember, consistency matters more than intensity. One scoop every morning is far more effective than taking a large amount just once in a while. Now, while collagen provides the building blocks, your muscles still need a reason to use those blocks. That's where gentle, regular movement comes in. A 10-minute walk after breakfast, a few minutes of light stretching, or even gardening helps activate your muscles. When muscles are used, they send signals to the body to strengthen and repair themselves, and that's when your collagen intake starts to show real results. So, tomorrow morning, when you stir that spoon of collagen into your coffee, remember, you're not just having a drink. You're taking a small daily step toward keeping your body strong, stable, and independent. In the next part, we'll go deeper into the lifestyle habits that support collagen's work, from hydration and sleep to natural foods that help rebuild muscle tissue. Now that we've covered how and when to take collagen, let's look at what truly helps it work inside your body, your lifestyle habits. Because while that scoop of collagen in your coffee gives you the building blocks, it's your daily routine that determines how well your body uses them. Let's start with one of the most overlooked yet powerful habits: hydration. Our muscles are nearly 70% water. Every cell, every tissue relies on hydration to transport nutrients and remove waste. As we age, our thirst mechanism dulls. We simply don't feel as thirsty as we used to. This means many people over 60 walk around mildly dehydrated without realizing it. When the body lacks water, it can't efficiently use the protein and minerals you take in, including collagen. So keep a bottle or jug of water nearby and sip throughout the day. A simple guide is to drink enough that your urine stays a pale yellow. Herbal teas, fruit-infused water, or warm lemon water are also lovely ways to stay hydrated. Next is sleep, and this one is so important. Your muscles don't grow while you're active, they grow when you rest. During deep sleep, your body releases growth hormones that repair tissue and rebuild muscle fibers. Without proper rest, that repair work simply doesn't happen as effectively. Try to create a gentle bedtime routine. Dim the lights, avoid screens for an hour before bed, and maybe sip a calming tea like chamomile or valerian. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep each night. It's during those quiet hours that your collagen powder does its real magic. Now, let's talk about food. Collagen is powerful, but it works best when supported by nutrient-dense whole foods. Think of your meals as the mortar that holds the bricks together. Add foods rich in amino acids like lentils, eggs, fish, and nuts. Include mineral-rich vegetables such as spinach, broccoli, and pumpkin seeds. Magnesium, zinc, and vitamin D all help your muscles and bones function properly. I also love recommending bone broth. It's one of nature's richest sources of natural collagen and minerals, and it's very soothing for digestion. And let's not forget movement. The best way to tell your body to hold on to muscle is to use it. You don't need to lift heavy weights or go to the gym. Simple resistance movements at home are enough. Things like standing from a chair without using your hands, lifting a filled water bottle as a weight, or walking briskly for 15 minutes. Even gardening, cleaning, or climbing stairs counts as strength work if done mindfully. Remember, your body listens to what you do repeatedly. Each step, each sip of water, each night of good sleep tells your body, Stay strong, stay active, stay young. Now, let's take a moment to understand what reduces collagen in the body. Because while adding collagen to your coffee each morning is a wonderful step, there are lifestyle habits and environmental factors that quietly break it down, often without us realizing. Once we identify and minimize those, we can truly help the body rebuild from the inside out. One of the biggest enemies of collagen is chronic stress. When we're under constant pressure, our body releases cortisol, the stress hormone. Cortisol is useful in emergencies. It helps us react and survive. But when it stays high for long periods, it starts to break down muscle tissue and slow collagen production. You might notice this as thinning skin, slower healing, or feeling more tired than usual. So, managing stress, it's just for peace of mind, it's for muscle preservation too. Simple breathing exercises, time in nature, or quiet prayer or reflection each day can bring cortisol down and allow the body to heal. Another factor is refined sugar. Sugar molecules attach to proteins like collagen in a process called glycation, making them stiff and weak. This doesn't only affect the skin, it weakens muscle tissue and joints as well. Cutting back on sweet drinks, pastries, and processed foods helps protect your collagen structure. Replace them with whole fruits, which come with fiber, antioxidants, and water that nourish rather than damage. Next, let's talk about alcohol and smoking. Both can dramatically reduce collagen levels in the body. Alcohol dehydrates tissues and burdens the liver, which is crucial for processing amino acids. Smoking, on the other hand, floods the body with free radicals, unstable molecules that break down collagen fibers faster. If you're trying to rebuild strength and vitality, even reducing or eliminating these can make an enormous difference within weeks. There's also the issue of nutrient deficiencies. Collagen production depends on vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, zinc, copper, and magnesium. Many people over 60 unknowingly fall short on these because digestion and absorption decline with age. That's why a balanced diet full of colorful vegetables, seeds, and whole grains is so essential. And if digestion is sluggish, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water before meals can gently stimulate stomach acid, helping your body absorb protein more effectively. And lastly, sun exposure. Now, a little sunlight is beautiful and necessary for vitamin D, but too much harsh midday sun can degrade collagen in the skin and underlying tissues. So, enjoy gentle morning or late afternoon sunlight, but protect yourself during peak hours. The goal isn't to live in fear of these things, it's to live with awareness. When we understand what harms collagen, we naturally make wiser choices that strengthen our muscles, joints, and energy. In the next part, we'll bring it all together: how to create a simple daily routine using collagen, movement, and nourishment so you can feel stronger, steadier, and more youthful well into your later years. So now, let's bring everything together, because true strength and renewal come not from one supplement, but from the combination of small, consistent habits. Think of it like tending a garden. Your body is that garden, and collagen is the rich soil that helps everything grow strong again. But it still needs sunlight, water, and care. Each morning, begin your day with a moment of intention. As you prepare your coffee or tea, stir in that scoop of collagen powder. Watch it dissolve. It's a small ritual that reminds you that you're nourishing your body from within. Add a touch of vitamin C, perhaps a squeeze of lemon or a few fresh berries, to help your body use that collagen fully. This morning habit, practiced daily, becomes a quiet act of self-care that builds strength over time. Next, move your body gently but deliberately. If you can, take a short walk in the fresh air after breakfast. Feel your muscles working, your joints moving freely. If walking isn't easy, even seated leg lifts or light stretches can awaken your muscles and signal to your body, I still need this strength. Collagen works best when your body knows that muscle tissue is in use. That's when the repair process is activated. Make sure your meals through the day are simple, colorful, and rich in natural foods. Think soups with lentils or vegetables, a handful of nuts for snacks, or a serving of fish or eggs for dinner. Avoid processed foods that slow down your digestion and drain your energy. If you can include bone broth a few times a week, it's one of the best natural collagen boosters there is. Then, as the day ends, give your body permission to rest. Turn off bright lights, breathe deeply, and let your mind settle. Sleep is when your body repairs and rebuilds. Without enough rest, all that wonderful nutrition you've taken in won't be used properly. So never underestimate the healing power of a good night's sleep. You see, aging doesn't mean decline. It means adaptation. Your body is wise. It just needs the right support. By adding collagen to your coffee, drinking more water, staying active, and choosing nourishing foods, you're giving your body every chance to stay strong and vibrant, no matter your age. Remember, it's never too late to start. Muscles can rebuild, energy can return, and confidence in your body can grow again. Every small change matters. One scoop of collagen, one glass of water, one mindful walk at a time. So tomorrow morning, when you hold that warm cup in your hands, think of it as a promise to yourself, a promise to stay strong, to keep moving, and to continue caring for this wonderful body that carries you through life. Stay well, stay steady, and as always, let nature be your greatest healer.